Hello, and good day to you, and welcome to episode 5 of the Micro Muse, in which I am going to wax lyrical about going offline and making something cool for a few minutes. So, without further ado, let's join in. Hi, I'm Vicky Quinn Fraser. I am from Moxie Books, and I am the host of the Micro Muse. And I'm really sorry about that absolute freaky effect that you're getting from my ring light in my glasses. Don't usually wear my glasses, and this is what we get. You can't see my fluttery little eyelashes. Instead, you can just see the weird little ring, which is another advocate for going offline. So, what have I been doing for the past few weeks? Well, I have been creating things that don't involve algorithms, they don't involve pixels, they don't involve any of the billionaire tech bros who are currently absolutely trashing the world. What they do involve is pen, paper, ink, and just like a bit of fun, really. So I just wanted to share my zine, and I need to thank Austin Kleon for this because he's been making zines for years, and I just kind of got obsessed with it. I also need to thank my buddy Mark Thomas as well. Hi, Mark, because he did like a little creative collective a few months ago in which we were supposed to make something that wasn't really related to work, and I really didn't get very far, but it percolated in my brain for a while, and I came up with this. So I have made a zine, and I've this is actually the one that I've made with like paper and ink, and I stuck things onto it, and it's a little bit collagey, and I've made drawings of things and asked people to do things, and I just created something that I wanted to create. Basically, it's 8 pages of doodles and thoughts and things for you to think about. I'm not selling it. I'm just putting it in an envelope and sending it to a handful of people that I thought might enjoy it. And that's what I did earlier this month. And I sent it with a postcard kind of explaining it, so it didn't just arrive randomly, and was like, I've made this thing. I thought you might like it. I thought it would be a bit of an antidote to literally everything that's going on in the world right now. And really, I wanted it to bring people offline and into a world of real, tangible things and things that we could actually think about. And I think this is really important. To make something just for the joy of it and offer it as a gift to people just for the joy of it. Obviously, I'm not gonna be sending this out to a bazillion people because postage costs, am I right? But I am sending it out to a handful of people, past and present clients and friends and people that I just think are awesome. And I just thought they might enjoy something. And the universal reaction so far, I mean, if anybody's hated it, they haven't told me. So, but the universal reaction so far has been, oh my God, what a beautiful surprise this was. I actually sat down with a cup of tea, held it in my hands, read it, and then thought about it. And that is exactly what I wanted it to do. Like, I wanted it to take people away from the world of instant algorithmic algorithm porn. I don't know, like the instant dopamine hit that we want from getting likes and comments on our stuff, and we don't even get to decide who sees it or hears it because, you know, who the hell knows how the algorithms work. There's certainly, and there's a lot of evidence to suggest that they are feeding the right wing and like a really dark space in the world. And so I wanted something that would pull people out of that and give them a bit of time and space to think, because we're told, oh, people have short attention spans, you know, people aren't able to pay attention to this, that, and the other. Well, I got ADHD, also autistic, and I can tell you now that if I find something that I'm interested in, I've got no problem with my attention span. The attention spans that are apparently suddenly so low, that's a product of being fed ever decreasing, you know, bites of information that are meant to be digital candy, that are thought terminating. They're designed to get us not to think. And I have a lot of strong fucking feelings about that. And I just think that if we can pull ourselves out of that for a little while, not completely, like I love the internet. I have friends around the world that I would not have had were it not for the internet and social media. What I'm advocating for is pulling away from it and taking some time to be in the real world and create something beautiful just for the hell of it, and read something wonderful that might take a little bit more effort than bite-sized things off social media. But that's a good thing. I want I want you to like give yourself some space to think, because thinking is like that's humans are supposed to think. We're supposed to be creative. We're not supposed to outsource our thinking and our creativity to the fucking robots. There is pleasure, there is real pleasure to be found in thinking things through. And yes, it is harder work than just doom scrolling. And I'm the worst for doom scrolling. I had to take Instagram off my phone because it was destroying my life. Um, but like, if we can provide ourselves a little bit of space to go offline and do something like that, then oh my god, the rewards are incredible. The rewards are incredible. And we remember that we're really smart and we care about stuff and we've got really good ideas. And so I just really wanted to give people a little bit of space to do that. I think, to be honest, the people that I was sending it to already do that. So maybe I'm preaching to the choir a little bit, but I'm fine with that because we all need that reminder. The other thing that I've been doing, well, I've done it twice and I'm going to continue doing it, is on a Monday morning, I'm taking myself to a local coffee shop to read, like just to read some nonfiction that I struggle to get into if I don't give myself that space for it. Things that I want to read, like things that are going to make me think, things that are going to be challenging. I don't want to read those when I'm in bed at night because that's when I read my sci-fi and my fiction. But I also want to make space to read other stuff. So that is my 2 hours on a Monday morning now, is for reading and making notes and thinking about things in a coffee shop. And oh my gosh, it's so cool. And I am super privileged and lucky to be able to do that. And I've also created a business that works for me and lets me do that. So that's very, very cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share that really. So what can you do that takes you away from all this? And I realize the irony of me speaking to you on social media here. I'm fine with that. Social media is great in its way. But what can you do to take yourself offline? So let's have a look. What's my 2-minute takeaway? Not that one. My 2-minute takeaway for today is grab a pen and a paper and create something cool. Doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be even be writing. You maybe doodle something, draw something. If you used to paint or draw, take it up again. It's amazing. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be real. And so my takeaway for you is set a timer for 5 minutes. I'm aware also that it's a 2-minute takeaway and I'm asking you to set a timer for 5 minutes. Just go with it. And doodle your thoughts onto the page and maybe doodle it onto a postcard and send it to someone, because I can tell you from immediate and recent experience that people receiving actual things through the post that you have made for them is delightful. Like, let's surprise and delight more people, shall we, please? Yay. And also, you can follow me and subscribe. Whether you're watching this on LinkedIn or YouTube, you can follow me and subscribe. But most of all, please go to moxiebooks.co.uk/freebies and join my email list and get some free goodies to help you use your voice to make good trouble. Because if you're on my email list, then you're always going to be able to hear from me, and the algorithm doesn't get to control that. And finally, if you're thinking of creating something real in the form of a book, then oh my gosh, Micro Book Magic Season 7 starts on April the 28th. And if you've had a book in your head for the longest time and it's been eating away at you and it's been nagging at you, then by the beard of Zeus, let's get it done. Like, let's get it done. Don't keep putting it off. Let's just get it done, because the world needs your ideas and your voice. And the link for Micro Book Magic is in the comments below, or you can DM me and I will send you the details. Woo! Go forth offline and create something. Peace out.